So, recently, tragically, Coach Holly lost one of her good close friends. So Coach Jamie came up with a hero workout. So that's what this is today. We've got Cree in 24 minutes. We have 66 step overs. You're going to hold a 50 or 35 pound dumbbell or kettlebell. So that would be a medium dumbbell weight. And we're going to step over a 24 or 20 or something that's low, a box. And we'll have variations and stuff for all of this, scaling and at-home variations in the description and on the workout blog. But the key here is something that's challenging for you. In a step over, you don't need to stand all the way up. You just need to get from one side of the box going over the box to the other side without letting any appendages or anything going like around the box. So you don't need to stand up, you just need to get from one side to the other side with both feet on the ground on both of the sides. So starts with 66 step overs. Then with whatever time you have remaining in that 24 minutes, we have an AMRAP. 7 squat snatches, 125-85 or 50% of a max, 20 lateral burpees. Especially if you're going and really trying to stick to those RX numbers, squat snatch is a very technical movement. So if you're going kind of outside and above that 50% range, make sure that you're technical enough with the exercise where you're not putting yourself in a weird position. You'll probably be able to see it on the video here, but in the background is Ross, and then we have Holly also. And so Holly is going RX, but she can handle that weight much easier than I can handle the weight that I'm using. So you'll be able in the video to see the big difference there. And if you are going heavier than that 50% number, then you really just need to take your time and make sure that you're ready for each individual rep and just prioritizing that technique the whole way. So 7 squat snatches. If we can't quite catch it, riding it into that squat, we can just power snatch and then squat to the lowest perfect point. You can go, give it a pause, and then come back up. That's going to be a good way to scale this one. Then we have 20 lateral burpees. Do a burpee, jump sideways over the bar. Just kind of like the step overs. You don't have to stand up all the way, so you can stay low going over. Then after, so we'll AMRAP that for the remaining time of the 24 minutes. As soon as that is over, 66 more step overs with this stuff to finish it off. Man, this is a nasty one. I thought it was a lot of fun. Really the only parts that I was happy to be on was probably starting at about rep 50 here, 50 to 66, just because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then mentally, you have to just keep giving yourself those little check marks as you go. For me, it was every one snatch was like, good job. Just do one, do the next one, do one. For the burpees, it was like 3s to 5s in my head. I was just trying to get to 5, just trying to get to 10. And for the later rounds, it was just like, get the next 3 or 4 done. But really what happens is there's not, and maybe the last from 50 to 66, you feel okay there too. But really for most of this workout, so we're going to spend a lot of time doing things that we don't want to do. So we're going to need those little dopamine spikes, and we're going to need those little just get to that light pole, just get to that next light pole. We're going to need the just get to the next rep, just get to that next whatever moments in this workout, because really what I felt is I didn't want to be on the snatches, I didn't want to be on the burpees, and I certainly didn't want to be on the step overs. So you kind of just have to chip away and chip away and chip away and keep your head in it and don't let it get overwhelming. Almost unanimously what happened is we did the step overs, then we came back in and for the squat snatch, came back in for the first squat snatch, and it was dicey. So it took me a few to kind of get my brain thinking about the things I needed to think about. And for me, the most important part was keeping the bar in close as I drived it up and then being extremely aggressive with my arms. And so before every single rep, because this was really heavy for me, before every single rep, I was just thinking aggressive with the arms, aggressive with the arms, aggressive with the arms. The other thing that threw me off is how slow my bar was coming off the floor. That's heavy for me. And usually in workouts, you know, we're used to just kind of standing it up. So I kind of had to go back into, oh, if I was doing a max snatch or a max clean, one of the things I have to really work on in my head is being okay with it coming off the ground slowly because it's heavy, and knowing that that's not going to ultimately affect my ability to do it. So I got kind of thrown off on the first couple reps because I was surprised at how slow it came off the ground. But once I kind of got a handle on that, it was like, okay, it's okay for it to be slow, be aggressive with the arms. My snatches kind of got into the groove much better. Lateral burpees are nasty. For me, shoulders, legs were pretty beat, especially on these things, but really in the middle of this, it was mainly the arms burning that was the hardest part for me. So I tried a lot of different ways. I tried my normal lateral burpees. I tried resting on the ground, but what I realized is when I was resting on the ground, I was still a little flexed. I didn't have any complete rest time. So I think what I found to work better is I needed to go smooth and slowly on them. So jumping over and kind of landing and shooting my butt back to get my hamstrings and just giving it a rest there in between each one. Lateral burpees, metabolically, they can be faster than regular burpees, but lateral burpees metabolically, since you have to jump over, you have that high effort part of every rep, and it's really hard to control the heart rate. So you have to control that heart rate with how are you pacing it in between those jumps. And really with the step overs and with the burpees, you just have to play around with the different things. Because as you go, things will feel different. As you go, things will feel different, and you need to be able to tweak these exercises to kind of fit what you're feeling in the moment and what the muscle fatigue is like. For the step overs, I started holding it on one side. I moved it to the back. And then in this last round, I even just held it in my hand, and I figured out that as I picked my leg up, it sat on my leg. And as my leg was on the box, then it just sat on my leg. So instead of me holding the dumbbell, I kind of figured out how to get that dumbbell to sit just on my body where I didn't have to use very much muscle. So I did that for a while, and then once I got to the end where I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, put it on my back and just kind of went for it to finish. But it's a nasty one. It's just chip away, chip away, chip away. Celebrate every one snatch you do. Really good job. Every 3 to 5, make sure to tell yourself, good job, you're getting that much closer. Good job, you're getting that much closer. Same thing, like every 5, good job, good job, good job. You got to just chip away at this one, chip away, chip away. So this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to let the demo play out. I'm not very impressed by my own effort. Actually, it was hard for me, so I did what I could to make it look good. But what you're going to see is I'm not going lightning fast. Holly in the far background, I think, is going to be way more impressive to watch on this one. So get the binoculars out, see what she's up to over there. Talk to y'all soon.
It don't even matter what you think you said. 'Cause I got my eyes on you, watch out. listening? Damn. Yeah. 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 listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.